purchased a new apartment and filed a change of address form with the U.S. Post Office. The post office forgot to forward her mail to her new address, and they kept sending it to the old one. The people that owned the old apartment of hers left her mail in the commons area of the apartment complex. Somebody came by, picked up her bank statements, credit card applications, filled them out, and got credit cards in her name. This woman was a victim of identity theft and shared her story on December 1st of 2002. Most people don't notice, but identity theft has become a major problem over the years. Today I will talk to you about identity theft, ways that you can prevent it, how this will benefit you, and what to do if you feel it is happening to you. First, I will talk to you a little bit about identity theft in general. Most people don't realize how serious of a problem that identity theft really is. It's one of the fastest growing crimes in the world. According to the research of identity theft labs in February of 2010, they found that incidences of the crime increased by 11% from 2008 to 2009, and it's altering the lives of 11 million Americans, which is about 1 in 20 each year. They state that the odds for identity theft has increased for young adults and small business owners because these groups tend to be involved in riskier activities. Identity theft labs have found that college students are actually at higher risk because they tend to share computers or use public ones, and their information can be stolen in that way. Identity theft begins when somebody misuses a person's name, social security number, their credit card numbers, or any other financial account information. In November 2010, the FTC states that the various ways that a thief can obtain your identity, which includes like dumpster diving, so they're looking through the trash for personal information and they steal that. Skimming, which is when a thief will actually have like a special storage device that they put in something that'll scan your card, and so they'll obtain your credit card number. Phishing is when they pretend to be financial institutions or companies, and they'll get you to reveal your information. Completing a change of address form in your name, so billing statements are sent somewhere other than your address. Stealing your wallet or purse. Pretexting, which is where they will get your personal information and either steal the money from you, or they'll investigate to sue you, or they can sell your information to somebody that will misuse your information. According to McGoey-CE, an illegal immigrant may use your social security number or date of birth for employment purposes or receive a birth certificate. He also states that arrested criminals will sometimes use your personal information, so these innocent people are discovering that they have a criminal record actually due to identity theft. Theft can take months or years to detect and about the same amount of time to correct the damage. McGoey-CE in 2010 claims that it can traumatize anyone because it's frightening to know or not to know the amount of damage that has been done to your name, credit, or even your reputation. Now that you've seen that identity theft is a problem, we will look at ways of prevention. One way to prevent identity theft from actually happening is to just stay alert of any problems that could possibly be occurring and fix them immediately. Unfortunately, most people don't realize that there has been damage done, so it is just harder for them to fix their problems. According to Sherman R. in 2007, with regular monitoring of your credit reports, you can learn of identity theft before it becomes a problem. Otherwise, your creditors will inform you of bills that have been unpaid and your credit has been destroyed. The FTC claims that you may find out when a bill collection agency contacts you about debts that you don't have. When you apply for a loan and learn that problems with your credit history are holding it up. And also, you can get mail about an apartment that you've never rented, or a house you've never bought, or even a job that you've never held. There are many steps that you can take for prevention. According to Privacy Rights Clearinghouse, they claim that McGoey lists the steps of preventing identity theft. Some of them are limit the number of credit cards that you own to reduce exposure and cancel any inactive accounts that you have. Never give out personal information to any unknown callers. Shred any papers that have any of your personal information on them before you throw them away. Destroy all checks immediately after you close a checking account. Never leave your purse or wallet unattended. Keep a list of all credit card and identification cards that you carry with you so that you can quickly report missing or stolen cards. McGoey claims that there have been cases where it takes victims years to restore their credit and good name, and they have had problems cashing checks, getting loans, or even renting apartments. According to the FTC, victims should monitor financial records for several months after they discover the crime. They also state that people who have experienced identity theft should review credit reports once every 3 months in the first year of theft and stay alert for any other signs of theft. Looking at ways of prevention, I will show you how this will help. Prevention works in many ways. As long as you are aware of any problems that are occurring, it can actually save you years of financial struggle. Knowing about the ways of prevention and reporting it immediately will also help. According to Privacy Rights Clearinghouse, if you become a victim of identity theft, you should immediately report it to the 3 credit reporting companies. They also state that when you notify one bureau, it will also notify the other 2 for you. The Privacy Rights Clearinghouse also states that placing a fraud alert will help because your file will be flagged and creditors are required to call you before they extend any of your credit. The FTC claims that filing a police report, checking credit reports, notifying creditors, and disapproving any unauthorized transactions are steps you must take immediately to restore a good name. Identity theft is becoming more and more common. As long as you have the knowledge of ways of prevention and what to do if it's happening to you, it's very important in the protection of your own identity. And now that you have this knowledge, it'll make it more difficult for any thief to get your personal information. There are a couple ways that you can take action to this. One of them is just to be aware of any problems that are occurring, and another is to inform your friends and family members of these methods and tell them what they can do if it's happening to them. If you feel that you are experiencing identity